Hey, what's up, guys? I hope you guys are having a good day. As probably read by the title, we're gonna be changing out the e-brake cables in this thing. I've had this car for almost 2 years. Next year is gonna be 2 years, but I've like I've had this car for God knows how long, and bruh, that's the part number for e-brake cables. I'm gonna try my best to show you guys how to do it, cause I don't cause there's not a lot of detailed videos on how to change e-brake cables on the 94 to 01 chassis. So I'm gonna try my best to record as much as I can. I mean, I am doing this by myself, so um I wanted to give you guys a little update on what's going on with this thing. So let me just pop the hood, because that's where most of the stuff actually happens. So just give me 1 sec. All right, guys, so this is what the engine bay looks like. Yeah, it looks completely different from the last time you guys saw it. So I had installed my billet blocks cam seal. I also painted my valve cover, like a autumn, like a it's like a high enamel black. I did the clear coat and all that. I also have my Downstar adjustable hardware kit. The chrome oil cap to match the headers. And I also changed out my post mount bracket and installed my last driver side Hasper mortar mount. But the one thing that I had messed up on was I didn't have the hardware for the post mount. So I had I went, searched up online, like the threads and everything. But when I was, torquing it down, I don't know if you can see that, but the bolt literally, like the head had snapped, so it really sheared off. So then I tried, using my reciprocating saw to, file down in the center to try to, take a flathead and a hammer to try to, break it loose. But that thing is like stuck in there. So the only way for me to get that out is either to go to a shop and have them weld a nut on and then just, zip it off, or, take off the post mount bracket and then just cut the whole stud off. Because I can't, because the threads on the, oh my god, sorry, the threads on the stud is stripped, so therefore I can't even put like a nut or whatever. So the only way I could possibly get this off is by drilling it out, or like I said, having a shop weld a nut to the stud and have them impact it off. That would be like my only way. So, and I also installed my Hasport shifter linkage completely. Um, my old one is in that box, but but yeah, I also changed out my valve cover gasket, spark plug grommets as well. So I don't have no more oil leak anymore. So the only oil leaks you guys see is from before. But obviously you can see from the transmission, it is like gunked. The only clean part on this car right now is really my my valve cover. Everything else is really grimed, dirty, and all that extra shit. So I mean, but yeah, no more oil leaks. So let's get to the actual title of the video. Um, so the first thing you're gonna want to do, I guess, is break the lug nuts loose. I always use my breaker bar to break them loose, even though I have an impact to just zip it off. I don't like to, use that too often, because, that is kind of a little lazy. But yeah, once you break your lug nuts loose, you're gonna want to jack up your car, up on jack stands, and you're gonna want to take off your center console area, because the center console, it divides into two pieces from the center and then, the actual console itself. So let me just do that real quick, and I will be right back, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. It's my first time ever changing e-brake cables, so just bear with me. But, you know, we're both doing this for the first time together. I'm just tackling this, just like how I did just like when I took out my transmission. Why I'm so scared to change out cables when I really pulled out my transmission, changed out my clutch, my rear main seal, and all that other stuff for the first time. So, I don't know what's making me be so scared of just changing cables on the car. But it shouldn't be too bad, but the small things end up being like the biggest pain in the ass to do so. Let me just get to that, and like once I, do all that what I had just said, I'll come back and we'll proceed further through. So, hey guys, so right now I have the car jacked up on jack stands, the wheels underneath the car, so extra protection. So, I pulled back my carpet from the back of the car and took out the center console. And when you split that, there's gonna be like a cover you have to like prop up to take off the two Phillips. And then, there's a few screws on the side of the center console. You prop that up. And then once you pull this back, you're gonna see two 12mm bolts that's holding in the bracket. So jeez, I think it was rusted on. Yikes. So let's take these two 12mm out. This is for the bracket. That thing was stuck on there. It's probably, these definitely have to be the original cables. So yeah, now that that's loose, should theoretically be able to lift that up from there. And then move this to there. Oh, come on. So now that this is separated, you can move this cover out of the way. Alright, so top part inside the car is done. Alright, so now you're gonna want to go underneath the car, or to whatever side you're working on. Reason why mine snapped, because the previous owner, before I had purchased the car, he actually had snipped the e-brake cables towards like the caliper, because I guess it got stuck and it was doing something. So I mean we're here now changing it out, so I have the whole new thing here. So, but my only thing that I'm seeing here towards the ending, when I gotta put the end of the e-brake cable onto the caliper, I'm not sure if I have to put a bolt there or something, but when I get to there, I'll get to there. But oh my god, so bear with me guys, it's my first time doing this, so I'm not really sure of what I'm doing, but I'm trying. Okay, so underneath the trailing arm, there's gonna be a bolt here. Give me one sec. So underneath the trailing arm, there's gonna be, pretty sure that's a 12. And then going towards here, there's also gonna be, I see the bracket. What in the world? So you probably see in that facility over there, e-brake cables right there. I'm pretty sure there's another bracket, and then goes towards in the center of right here. This is the only downside to having a welded exhaust together, because you can't take it apart. I chose that. I could have bought a whole complete bolt bolt-in kit exhaust, but I wanted to have a custom one, so. But anyways, enough of ranting. So the cable looks like it goes towards over there, so in the center of the car. So let me just break this bracket loose, and then yeah, doesn't look like anything else is holding from the top. This might be a little finicky because I have to probably like, oh yeah, that thing's stuck. Oh yeah, I just gotta wiggle it. But let me just break this 12mm out, and I'll be right back. All right, guys. So little bitches here.
Fuck you.
But yeah. So after about an hour and a half, I got the first passenger side cable out. So looking both side to side. There are 3 hooks, which is good. So the reason why I'm changing mine out is because if you see right here, it's actually snipped compared to this. That's what it's supposed to look like. But I'm not sure what's supposed to go through there. So I'm gonna go on the internet and check that out. But yeah, when you're taking this off, after the first from my last clip, this second hanger is really, if you don't have a detachable exhaust, this is gonna be a pain in your ass. So what I ended up using to get it out was, oh god, was a 3-inch extension, I think it's a 10, and also a swivel socket, and that's how you're gonna be able to get it off. But I'm gonna pick this back up tomorrow because I'm hungry and this fucker's here. But yeah, I'll catch you guys I'll catch you guys tomorrow in 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the next day. Obviously, you can tell it's pretty dark out. But yeah, so I have the new e-brake cable on the passenger side done. This was, in my case, the hardest side because the exhaust. As you can see, I don't have, it being detached. So yeah, she's on there. Don't mind this. The reason why this is here is because I don't have the pin and the cotter pin to lock this, but it's stuck on there. I would have hammered it down all the way. I mean, it's you can see it from the bottom there, but I didn't do it all the way down to where it would hit the nipple for the caliper, because if for whatever case, when I decide to take this off, I could just yank it out, and hopefully by then I should have the proper stuff, or the proper main OEM pin and cotter pin. So now I can focus on this side now. So with that being said, same thing on this side, doesn't have the pin. But yeah, so I'm gonna take apart this side now, since that the passenger side is done. There's one more hook I have to bolt up, but which is this one on the new one. I have to, on the passenger side, I just have to screw in this last hook and bolt it in, and then the passenger side is completely done. But yeah, guys, it's we're getting there. But bruh, this is like my first time ever. Oh my god, sorry. This is like my first time ever changing brake emergency brake cables on a car. So I'm sorry if it's, out of place. There's not really a lot of videos about how to change it on this car. I wish I had, better a better camera besides using my phone, and have someone record it as I do it, and have the proper tools to do this. But yeah, but without any further, let me move this wheel out the way, and yeah, hopefully the driver's side shouldn't even take that long, because the exhaust is not even on near close to that side. Yeah, that should just really just come out. So alright, I'll catch you guys back when I have the old one out. But before I do it, I'm going to show you guys where the hooks are at, or where they're located at, so you can take them off. And they're all 12 millimeters, by the way. So give me 1 sec. Let me just get under the car and I'll show you guys in a sec. Alright, so we're under the car now. So first 12 mil, it's going to be right here. And then, oh jeez, second one is going to be, oh, where's, oh my god, it's going to be right there. Right there. And then third one is gonna be, sorry for the angle, guys, right there. Oh jeez, right there. Oh god, right there. Sorry, but yeah, let me just disconnect these real quick, yank this shit out, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, so right now everything from the bottom is disconnected. Inside the cabin, I poked out the rubber grommet, so now it's just trying to just get everything out. As you can see, everything's disconnected. But I am stuck right now because I cannot actually, like, this is like stuck on there. Like, my other passenger side cable didn't even have this. So I'm very curious to know why this was on here. I mean, I see the 2 bolts where they would go right there, but they were disconnected before I even got here. So I'm gonna see what the hell I could do. I mean, it looks like there's like a retainer or some type of clip on this for it to come out. I don't know if you guys see that little divot, but actually, wait. I'm gonna come back to you guys once I get this shit separated, cause oh, I think I see a jam nut. Yeah, so I'm gonna find a mill for this nut. I'm gonna try to twist it, and then hopefully it'll come loose. So I'll come back once I get this shit off. Well, I sent it. I sent it. I mean, it's off. I mean, I had to bring out the reciprocating saw. But yeah, everything is disconnected from the bottom. So now I could finally pull it out and get this one on. So yeah, today is the last day of 2021. You guys are probably not gonna see this until like probably like the first. But Happy New Year's. This is what I'm doing. It's the start of a new year. I mean, same year, new year, same me. But a lot of things are different, so can't complain. But yeah, this took a lot more longer than I expected. It's literally 20 minutes from 8 o'clock, and I started doing this since 4. And mind you, the passenger side, I had already taken out. It took me about like an hour or two to get the new one on, because I had to go find a pin that was gonna be able to, fit on the caliper, and also try to line up those stupid brackets. Because since that this is aftermarket, the brackets are like flip flopped, so like there's like a little hook that would go inside of like a hole, but it wasn't lining up, so I had just put the bolt straight through the hole, and it just, I mean, it went through. I mean, but so glad I'm not gonna have to do this again. But let me just pull it out, and I'll show you exactly what the hell I'm talking about. So give me a sec. Hey, what's up, guys? It's the next day. Today is the first day of 2022, so Happy New Year's to you and your family. Hope you guys are staying safe, because the COVID cases are getting kind of nuts and everyone's getting sick. So it's the third day. So right now I have everything wrapped up. Right now I'm currently just adjusting the cables inside the car. So because it is way out of alignment right now, so I'm just doing the first 2 clicks. I mean, obviously it's slowly getting there, but it's really like loose. But I just want to give you guys a little recap on what I did last night. So like how I had mentioned about the pin in the cotter pin that would normally sit in this facility right there. So right now, for temporary use, I'm using a universal like pin that I just tapped in there. It's only temporary for now, because right now I'm gonna be ordering or trying to find a part out for of another integra, so I could get the pin and the cotter pin that I need, that what actually goes in there. So I mean, after that, mainly everything else is practically done. So both cables are out, and yeah, that was the reason why I hadn't even changed it. It's literally been almost 2 years. Well, 2 months would be 2 years since I've owned this car, because I got it on my mom's birthday, which is kind of nuts. So I mean, yeah, Christina's finally about to have an e-brake, so I'll be able to do like my actual first burnout, besides doing dumping the clutch. But so like I had said, I'm just adjusting the cables right now, and I still got to go underneath the car and zip tie some of the cables, because I didn't buy an OEM e-brake cables. I had just bought some generic ones from AutoZone, so some of the brackets do not line up properly where they're supposed to be, but I'm trying to make them work. I mean, they're just brackets to hold the cable to not, like dangle or anything. So I'm gonna just zip tie them to wherever I can, and use the bolts that thread into the for the brackets off from my old one, and put them in the desired places where they're supposed to be. But yeah, guys, almost done with this shit. This is the third day, and hey, it had to be done eventually. So I just glad I'm getting this out the way. Doing this in fucking shitty ass weather. It's been raining so much. The best part about it is the best part about it raining is that it's not cold. So I'm beyond blessed about that. So I can't complain. I don't care about getting wet because I gotta always just change my clothes. But trying to work on your car outside when it's like 20 degrees, 15 degrees, no, it's not the wave at all. But yeah, let me just adjust these cables and just button up everything, and I'll come back to you guys, and then I'll show you guys, and then I'll end off the video there. But because this video is probably going to be probably past 20 minutes long, so I'm gonna try to cut as much as I can off with all me just ranting how I'm just talking jibber jabbers right now. So let me just get to whatever I just said, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I'm done. So hey, what's up, guys? I completely forgot to record after when I got done doing the e-brake because I was just caught up in the moment of being able to finally have an e-brake in the Integra, so I just forgot to close off the video and stuff. About to edit this, but yeah, I was hungry. You probably see it in my eyes. I was just tired. I was just so irritated, but I was happy as hell when everything got done. So on that note, I'm sorry for the being all the clips being different days and all that other stuff. Hope you guys have a good New Year's. Stay safe with your family stuff. COVID's getting pretty bad. Everyone's getting sick. I'm counting my blessings that I haven't got sick yet, knock on wood. But on that note, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm not too sure what's it gonna be, but if you guys see another video with the title, then you'll see. But until then, let's take it easy, guys, and stay safe. Catch you later.